How about, hey, Dan.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. If we could all rise for our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Clerk, could you please call the roll? Please silence your phones.
Trustee Greer.
Here.
Trustee Minks. Here. Trustee Ramos is absent with notice. Trustee Thill.
Here.
Trustee Travis. Here. Trustee Whitko. Here.
Thank you very much. I need an approval of our minutes from our regular meeting of April 26, 2021.
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of April 26, 2021.
I'll second that.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Greer. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Couple special reports tonight. First one of which is our passport to a greener Morton Grove. I have announcement of a few winners here. Tonight is my honor to announce the winners of the village's passport to a greener Morton Grove contest. I want to thank everyone who participated in this challenge to conserve energy. We received 80 entries and have randomly selected the following 5 winners. Our first prize winner of a $200 Google Smart Home thermostat donated by ComEd is Estefania Sanchez. And we also have 4 winners of their choice of either an Eastern Red Bud, a Magnolia Ann, a Norway Spruce, or a Colorado Blue Spruce tree, donated by Nightcore and Ranieri's Landscaping Solutions. We thank them. The winners are Mamuna Omar, Lee Bowman, Janice Goldotter, and Danita Cherny. Thank you to all that participated. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and congratulations to all of our winners. I do have one proclamation tonight before we get on to further business. Whereas an average 600 people die each year in boating-related accidents in the United States, 79% of these fatalities are caused by drowning. And whereas the vast majority of these accidents are caused by human error or poor judgment and not by the boat, equipment, or environmental factors. And whereas a significant number of boaters who lose their lives by drowning each year would be alive today had they worn their life jackets. Now, therefore, I, Daniel P. DeMaria, Mayor of the Village of Morton Grove, do hereby proclaim May 22nd to 28th, 2021 as National Safe Boating Week and the start of the year-round effort to promote safe boating. Further, I urge all those who boat to practice safe boating habits and wear a life jacket at all times while boating. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the great Village of Morton Grove, Daniel P. DeMaria, Mayor. There is no public hearing tonight. There's no plan commission reports. Any comments from residents on agenda items? Resident comments, agenda items only this time? Thank you. President's report, I have none tonight. Clerk's report.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 6, 2021, pursuant of Illinois statute, a consolidated election was held within the Village of Morton Grove for the following offices: Village President, 4-year term; Village Clerk, 4-year term; 3 offices of Village Trustees, all 4-year terms; and 3 offices for Library Trustees, all 6-year terms. The Cook County Clerk's Office has certified the following election results. Total ballots cast, 1,312. Votes cast for the office of Village President for a 4-year term, Daniel P. DeMaria, 1,147 votes. Votes cast for the office of Village Clerk for 1 4-year term, Eileen Scanlon Harford, 1,110 votes. Votes cast for the office of Village Trustee for 3 4-year terms, William Bill Greer, 1,037 votes. Saba M. Khan, 1,016 votes. Constance J. Connie Travis, 1,010 votes. Votes cast for the office of Library Trustee for 3 6-year terms, Lema Puzo, 955 votes. Tamara Jost, 1,007 votes. Eric Manzan, 937 votes. This resolution will formally accept and record the results of the April 6, 2021 election and proclaim the following newly elected officials: Village President, Daniel P. DeMaria; Village Clerk, Eileen Scanlon Harford; Village Trustees, William Bill Greer, Saba M. Khan, and Constance J. Connie Travis. Library trustees, Lema Puzo, Tamara Jost, and Eric Monson.
Thank you very much. I need a motion to approve Resolution 21-32.
Motion to approve Resolution 2132.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Whitko. Any discussion, questions, clarifications? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Greer,
Aye.
trustee Minks,
Aye.
trustee Phil,
Aye.
trustee Travis. Aye. Trustee Whitko.
Aye.
Resolution 2132 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, clerk. Any other report?
No,
Thank you. Staff reports, village administrator.
No report this.
Thank you very much, corporate counsel. Thank you very much. Please, trustee Greer,
No report.
trustee Minks,
No report.
trustee Ramos is absent with notice. Trustee Phil,
No report.
trustee Travis,
No report.
trustee Whitko.
I do have one quick announcement.
Sure.
Just a reminder that the ENRC is hosting the Kids for a Greener Morton Grove Challenge during this month. First to eighth graders who design reusable bags, and a winning design will be chosen from 3 groups, first to third grades, fourth to sixth grades, and seventh to eighth grades. The village will produce these bags and sell them at community events, with the proceeds going to support environmental projects. Visit the village's website for more info. That's the end of my report.
Thank you, trustee Whitko. Under other business, tonight, I kinda guessing that's why there's people in the audience finally. We have swearing in of newly elected officials, and to do that, I'd like a warm welcome for one of our Cook County commissioners, actually my favorite Cook County commissioner, Larry Suffredin, who will be doing the swearing in tonight. So if we could get a round of applause for Larry. I want you to know what a gentleman he is to do this, as his son is actually being sworn in as alderman in the city of Chicago tonight, but he chose Morton Grove, Evanston I meant. God forbid it was Chicago. So it means a lot to us, Larry, that you came out and sacrificed that for this, so the stage is yours, my friend.
Thank you. It's a real privilege to be here, one of the great communities of Cook County, and we are happy that we were able to work with you on the elections on April 6th, and now the results, which is always the fun part.
For some. We can start with the village trustees, if you'd like.
Yes.
Thank you.
The first person I have is Constance Connie Travis. If you want to come over here, please. And if you would raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Constance J. Connie Travis,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Village Trustee of the Village of Morton Grove
of Village Trustee of the Village of Morton Grove
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We accomplished it, thank you very much. We already did it, okay. Ralph is ahead of the curve. Ralph is efficient, okay. Saba M. Khan. Would you raise your right hand? I state your name.
I, Saba M. Khan,
Do solemnly affirm
solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
the rules, regulations, and the ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Village Trustee of the Village of Morton Grove
of Village Trustee of the Village of Morton Grove
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
all the duties of the office of Village President
all the duties of office of Village President
of the Village of Morton Grove
of the great Village of Morton Grove
to the best of my
to
ability.
the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
So I do have a few words that I'd like to say tonight. First of all, I'm humbled and excited to begin what I can't believe is my third term as the office of mayor for this great, incredible village. I never expected that I'd be doing it this long, but together we faced unprecedented challenges, especially dealing with the negative impacts of COVID-19 this past year and a half. And together we worked hard and made tough decisions to improve the quality of life for our residents both now and in the future. And together we have achieved a level of success for which we can all be proud. 8 years ago, we started by completing the village's first strategic plan. We listened to residents from all neighborhoods and groups in the village. You told us that you loved this village and loved living here, but had concerns about our financial security, increased fees, especially water costs, and an aging infrastructure. You asked us to attract more businesses, especially restaurants, and host more programs, events, and opportunities for community engagement. You spoke, we listened, and we took action. Here are just a few of the things we've accomplished. We established a solid staff with a leadership team to provide high-caliber services with excellent customer service, and we worked together to set a course for long-term success. We rebranded our logo and our tagline to proclaim to our neighbors, visitors, and local businesses that we are truly incredibly close and amazingly open. We held town hall and neighborhood outreach meetings, and we listened to all residents on both sides of controversial issues. We partnered here with Mather Lifeways to reinvigorate our citizen boards and commissions like the Community Relations Commission, Special Events Commission, and our new Environmental and Natural Resource Commission to bring our community together through positive programs and events, including enhancing our senior programming, hiring a village social worker, our new French market, Adopt a Planner program, community artist performance, community garage sale, National Night Out, Citizens Police Academy, outstanding neighbor recognition, and of course, our renowned Morton Grove Days. We made protecting our environment a priority by negotiating a long-term solid waste contract with stable fees and more opportunities for composting and recycling, creating a special Earth Month newsletter, retrofitting our aging equipment to be more energy efficient, and hosting sustainability contests, programs, and events. We partnered with Niles to construct a new water main system to buy water from Evanston, which resulted in 3.5 miles of new water mains, 20 blocks of newly paved streets. The project is expected to stabilize water rates and save taxpayers $100 million over the next 40 years. Money we will reinvest in our aging infrastructure. We made economic development a priority, resulting in new shopping and dining opportunities like McGrath Audi, Moretti's, Cooper's Hawk, Raising Cane's, and of course, Sawmill Station, which when complete will include over 200,000 square feet of retail development and 250 new luxury apartments. And yes, a grocery store. We have right-sized our staff, prioritized our expenses, established a long-term plan to increase pension funding, improved our financial position, replaced aging infrastructure, and stabilized our bond rating with minimal tax increases. Although we've accomplished many of our goals, there is still more to do, and that's why I ran again. And these are my goals for the next 4 years. We need to address the obsolete conditions at Village Hall and the police station. We have reached a point where it is neither safe nor fair for our employees to work in the poor conditions of these facilities. We will re-engage the community to update the aforementioned strategic plan. We will continue to provide high levels of service. We will continue to embrace our diversity and promote community pride. We will support our local businesses and attract new businesses as well to improve our quality of life and produce new tax dollars to provide tax relief to our homeowners. My promise to you is if we continue to work together, we will exceed expectations to make Morton Grove all that it can be today, tomorrow, and in the future, and forever. I want to thank my family who's here tonight, my friends. As I said 4 years ago, I'm a huge Kenny Chesney fan, and one of my favorite songs is called I Didn't Get Here Alone. I didn't get here alone. The spotlight's on me, but we took a team, and we did it. Some people doubted me, and I love it. Let them doubt me. So, in closing, I do want to thank our team, including our new trustee, Saba, which is a great representation of the village of Morton Grove. All of our current board members that you see here are former board members who, back 8 years ago, names are easily forgotten, so I want to mention a few of them as well. Trustee Ramos, who is retiring tonight after tonight, Trustee Petron, Trustee Marcus, and Trustee Toff. Our entire village staff, and most important, our residents, I say thank you. On the night I was first sworn in as mayor 8 years ago, I shared one of my favorite quotes from Henry Ford, and I think it's worth repeating tonight. Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. And working together is success. And I believe that the board for the last 8 years and for the next 4 years will continue to work together, along with our park district, where some of our commissioners are here tonight, to again make Morton Grove a better place to live. I want to congratulate and thank everyone for our success. I want to give credit to all of our residents who were the ones that gave us input when we needed it, the ones that told us when there was problems, the ones that told us that this is what they wanted. We didn't do it alone. The residents did it. It's a team effort, and the residents are part of our amazing team. All I want to finish up by saying is let's stay together and keep moving the village of Morton Grove forward. Thank you. And I do want to, again, give a special acknowledgement. We have something for Trustee Ramos, who actually called in sick earlier today, so we will make sure that we get that for him. I would like to go around now and get remarks from our new board members, starting with Trustee Greer down there on the right.
Thank you, Mr. President, and it certainly is an honor to be here. I was reminded tonight, eating Giordano's pizza, that this is my 4th term, so I forgot about it. Time goes fast and fun. Important that I don't forget to thank Larry Sufferton, because it's an honor for such an honorable man to swear me in, and along with my colleagues. You've been around this game a long time, Larry, so I take it as a real treat for someone like you and that class you carry around with yourself to come back and swear us in. So thank you from the bottom of all our hearts. I guess I'm a sentimental guy, but my colleagues have been super, the residents are even better, and the staff is unbelievable. The guy to my right, he carries us around like he's unbelievable. The mayor and I were on a Dan runs fast in town. I don't know if you guys know that, but I guess you do. But so the mayor's running around, and we're thinking about some type of fest later on because we had to postpone our Morton Grove days. So I run over there just to say hi to him at his office, and fortunately it's here in Morton Grove, and he says, "Oh, I'm really glad you're here." I says, I meant to tell you, you got to come down to the Park District and check out something, and it'd be great. So I went down there, and he goes, "Oh, Ralph's gonna be there," and I go, "I don't know, man. I just talked to Ralph about 5 minutes ago. He didn't say nothing." So on Ralph's point, Dan calls him, and within 3 minutes, Ralph's at the facility, and that would be Sunday through Monday. It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, but that would be also Sunday. And I'm picking on him because he's to the right, but and then he's the leader of all of these great staff people. I can mention them all, but get somebody, so I'd feel real bad about it. But they're all in the back room and on the sides and in the corners, and I think they're the ones who make us all look so good when it comes to this village of Morton Grove. And I am certainly, I'll give my age away, but I've been born and raised, and I've been here for 63 years. So I'm very proud to spend 14 or 16 years as a trustee because it's an important village to me and it's in my blood. And lastly, I want to thank my family. My grandson Santito keeps on giving me thumbs up, so I must be doing something right. But thank you all for coming and supporting us in this great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Greer. And for the first time, I get to say it. I would like, if Trustee Khan would like to say a few words.
Sure. It's already on. It's on? All right. I'm getting used to the mic and everything, so bear with me. But thank you, everyone. First of all, a very good evening to all of you. And I want to thank everyone, especially Morgan Grove, for trusting in me. This is my first time serving as a trustee, so I thank Morgan Grove for trusting me with this position and casting your vote for me. I'm also going to take some time here to give some background about myself for people who don't know about me. But before I move forward with that, I want to thank every person who's present in this room. During this COVID pandemic, you guys took time off and you are present here in such a special occasion, so I appreciate that. I also want to thank people who are virtually watching this. I know my mom, my brothers, and my sister, they are watching this from Canada. One of my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law is watching this from Washington, D.C. So thanks to this pandemic, which, brought us closer than before. We don't have to travel anymore. So I appreciate all of you being a part of this ceremony. Today, I'm in front of you as your elected trustee. I've served the village of Morton Grove as a commissioner in the past. I've served 8 years as a planning and zoning commissioner. And I guess this is the next level up where you guys have elected me as your trustee. So I'm very excited, I'm very enthusiastic about this role. I look forward serving this village with this esteemed team, with Honorable Mayor Dan DeMaria and all my new colleagues, all the trustees who are sitting here with me. I'm super excited about this whole thing. A little background about myself. By profession, my full-time job is I'm a periodontist and an implant surgeon. So the whole day long, what I do is I work in people's mouth, I pull teeth, and I drill bone. Sounds really cruel. And when I decided to run for the trustee's position, one thing that came to my mind was, would it be harder than pulling teeth? Maybe it would be, or maybe not. I wasn't sure. But I feel if you are passionate about something, nothing is hard for you. Sooner or later, it will come easy to you. And that's the reason why I decided to run for the trustee's position. And with that, I would take a moment to also share a small story. My older son, who is now 21 years old, once when he was 3 years old, one time he asked me, "Mom, why would you work in people's mouth? It's so gross." And I looked back to him and I told him, "Son, someone has to do this." And he didn't understand what I meant by that. When I decided to run for the trustee's position, some of my friends, they called me and they said, "Why are you doing this? Don't you have enough on your plate? Why would you do this?" And I told them, well, someone has to do this, but it's all the more better if you're passionate about community work. So I thought that this would be the best thing to do for me, and I thought the time was right for me to run for the trustee's position. And I appreciate everyone who's present here. Again, I'm gonna repeat, you guys trusted in me, you voted for me. I come from a family of immigrants. My parents are originally from India. From my mom's side and my dad's side and my husband's side, I'm the first person in the family who got elected as an official in the United States of America. So I'm very proud of that. And I thank America for giving me this opportunity to serve its people. Thank you. Not only I'm proud of myself, I wanna make my family proud, I wanna make my kids proud of me, and I wanna make this whole community proud of me, because you guys elected me, and I'm here to deliver. I'm gonna take a moment to show you who my family is, and I wanna acknowledge some members who are present in this room. A lot of my immediate family is here, a lot of my community members are here, my neighbors are here, but one person that I cannot miss thanking is my husband, Mazar Khan, who's right there, and I would have him stand up. Mazar has been my calm, he has been my storm, he has been my sword, he has been my shield, He deals with my madness every day. He's the one who showed me how to be humble and how to be grounded. He grounds me. So thank you, Mazar, for being there always with me. Secondly, I would like to thank two of my young, handsome boys who are present in this room, Mubashir Khan. If you may stand up, Mubashir. That's my older son, Mubashir. And Ibrahim Khan, who's 17-year-old. These two kids are my why. That's the reason why I am here today. And if I know my why, you know the how to get to your why. So I thank them for being what they are to me. They made me a mother, and I'm very grateful to them for that. I learn every day from them. Just one thing that I'm not able to learn from them is using Snapchat. But I'll get there. And last but not the least, my parents. I'm sure my dad up there, he's very proud of me today when he sees me sitting here. My dad and my mom is a school principal. She's in Canada at this time, and my dad is no longer with us. But my dad was the man who instilled the value of community work in me, in all four of us, all my siblings and myself. He's the one who told me that no matter what profession you pick, no matter what man you marry, never ever take community work granted. You have to give back to your community. If you don't give back to your community, you're gonna return empty-handed. And I do not wanna return empty-handed. And that's the reason why I take time out and I serve my community as much as I can. And I wanna instill the same values in my children to make a better America for everyone. So my kids are gonna get the same values from me, and the generations to come will also get the same values. And I thank you all again. I wanted to thank Ed Ramos too, who I believe he's not here, but I want to thank him for his time that he served Morton Grove. I would love to see him around. I would love to see his contribution and his participation in some different role if possible. With that, thank you everyone for coming again. I'm here, I'm your trustee, and I'm gonna try my level best to do my best and give my best to all of you. Thank you so much.
Clerk Harford.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would first like to congratulate my fellow elected board members tonight. I'm honored to be elected as the village clerk of Morton Grove. I appreciate all the residents who have confidence in me, and I'm committed to always listen to questions and concerns. I'd like to thank my husband Keith, my 4 children, Sarah, Brian, Megan, and Caitlin, for their love and support. They've always been my biggest cheerleaders. I'd also like to acknowledge my father, Dan Scanlon, and my grandfather, Leo Dumont, for being such wonderful civic role models in Morton Grove. They always showed me the importance of giving back to your community. Our village has accomplished so many things the past 4 years since I've been on the board, and I know that we'll continue to work together to keep Morton Grove moving forward. I'm proud to represent a community that's incredibly close and amazingly open. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Travis.
Okay, thanks. I am so honored to be reelected as a trustee in the village that I hold so dear. I appreciate those who shared their vote of confidence for me, and I remain committed to being an active listener to our incredible residents. I'm excited and energized by all our village has accomplished, and elated to be able to work with this board towards continuing the progress we have made and the progress that has yet to come, but is definitely on the way. I would also like to thank my husband Andy and my son Christian for their ongoing love and support, and my fellow board members and the Morton Grove staff for their continued guidance and mentoring of me. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Any current board members like to say anything? Hearing none. Presentations of warrants.
Thank you, Your Honor. The presentation of warrants this evening is the amount in $1,082,392.55. I move that we approve the warrants as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Whitko. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Abstain.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
Aye.
The warrants passed 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Residents' comments? Any residents' comments? Yes, sir. You can come on up to the podium, please.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, you re-elected trustee clerk. But I think we have mistake with Mr. Greer, Bill. I know him 3 or 4 years. We meet each other always in board meeting. He started first to me talking after meeting, told me, don't writing down letters. I tired, not before, not in microphone, just after meeting. And I say, okay, I tired too, because you know, give me correct answer. Next steps, I give him letters. I give letters not just for him. I give letters for all trustees. What he doing? When I show him video, he told me, no, I have it, your letters, and show me 1 page, but it's have 4 or 6 pages. But when he understand he have mistake, he is possible told me, Mr. Wilk, sorry, I have mistake, I reprint this. No, cannot make it. Finally, he starts screaming to me. I don't know why, because I'm not give him a reason. I explained to him, Mr. Ralph told me, wait for him here. He started, go, like boss, like my parents. But you nothing to me. The same like I nothing to you. You can't make it this for future to anybody. You need respect to people and polite to people and talking to people. Why I talking to you like this? Because you re-elect him, but he possible make the same to you. And I make sure, if you make it something wrong, it's his opinion, he start making the same like he make it to me. I think it's good lesson for everybody. And one more time, on congratulations, everything. And I think we continue about another problem in another board meeting. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Any other residents' comments? Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Akhtar Sadiq, 5736 Main Street in Morton Grove, resident of Morton Grove for about 32 years. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Mayor for 3rd term, Bill for the 4th term, John and other trustees, for being elected. Obviously, you have done marvelous job, so that's why you're back again. And we have a high hope that you will be doing much, better for Morton Grove in the days to come. I'm here for a very humble request to all of you, the trustees and Mr. Mayor and administration. All of us know throughout the world what grave situation is in Holy Land, city of Jerusalem, which is the home for Christians, Muslims, and Jews. The situations, I'm sure every one of you have seen on the TV, very grave situation about the military going into the mosque and turning the whole thing upside down. They've killed so many Palestinian residents there. They're trying to evacuate the people who've been living there for hundreds of years. So this is, I know we in America, we value human rights, we value the religious freedom, and including our own Morton Grove. We have harbored, the human rights values, for all. So my humble request for the administration is to give some kind of condemnation message, to the government of Israel through our own congressmen and senators and all that. So these are the sentiments of all the Muslims around the world, including so many sitting here of the Morton Grove residents. So this is a humble request. If you can accommodate it, I will, and I'm sure people in the whole world will appreciate that. And thank you very much again.
Any other residents' comments? Hearing none, I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Thill. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned 7:38.